What's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. This is Star. Welcome to the channel. And today's topic: why are black men so infatuated with black women? Now, let me explain what I mean. When you're infatuated with someone, you can't stop thinking about them. You can't stop talking about them. And it gets to a point where you get so obsessed that you're even willing to eliminate them. And isn't that what black men are doing these days? Eliminating black women at 5.0 hours? No, that's been updated to 4.8 hours. So things are getting worse. The infatuation is real. Now, if you hate somebody, you don't want to talk about that person. You don't want to see that person. You want absolutely nothing to do with that person. You don't want to hear their name. You don't want to hear anything. But black men, they constantly want to be attached to the black woman. Even when they have a non-black partner, they still want to be near that black woman. They can't help it. They literally can't help it. The infatuation is real. And I'm sure it's a black man saying this is BS that I'm talking. Well, prove me wrong. Don't talk about black women on social media for 6 months. Do you guys think you can do that? Is that YouTube check gonna suffer if you did that? How about that TikTok check? Will it suffer? I'm playing. But seriously, the black men that are getting paid on social media platforms, their check would suffer without talking about black women. Black women make the world go round, period. Just the other day on TikTok, I saw a white woman begging black women to give her advice on how to save her biracial son from getting shot by the police. Now, why wouldn't she want advice from the father, the man that helped create him? Strange. Or maybe he decided that he no longer wanted to be a dad and she's left on her own. You see, when these white women get with these black men, it's all fun and games. When the black man sits and talks about his disgust for black women, she sits there and giggles and then gives her negative opinion about black women. But then when she gets pregnant and gives birth, she doesn't know what to do because she doesn't know how to handle a black child. She doesn't know how to do the hair. She doesn't know how to instill the self-esteem. She got to go research the history, and most of them don't want to do that. I've seen so many biracial women on the internet talk about how their mothers, their white mothers, treated them like trash growing up. And how they don't even try to sympathize with their biracial daughters and what they're going through at school and in society at large. I mean, why would she try to comfort her daughter when her whole life has been privileged? You see, the black man, when he decides who he's going to impregnate, he's not thinking about all those deep things about how the mother is going to cater to the child, how she's going to raise the child and build character and strength and wisdom in the child. All they're thinking about is busting a nut. See, the white woman thinks she's the prize, but no, baby, you're not the prize. You are the tool that is being used to get under black women's skin. You're simply a tool because guess what? I see you young ladies all over TikTok talking about your experiences with black men, crying because you're now a single mother. And what are the white guys doing? They're sitting back laughing at you because they tried to warn you what your future would be, but you didn't listen. One thing about people, they don't like truth. They hate truth. Some people get eliminated for telling the truth. The truth hurts people's feelings, but guess what? In this world, you need the truth. You need it. How else are you going to grow? So once again, to the black women, black men have an infatuation / obsession with you. Don't forget that. Now let's move on to the next topic. The next topic, black men not liking women who wear weave lashes, makeup, etc. I learned from my mother and her sisters that being presentable is very important in life. It is nothing wrong with weave and lashes and all that. It's nothing wrong with that. Ladies, when a man says he doesn't like all the weave, the lashes, the makeup, etc., what he's really saying is, hey, I can't afford all that shit. I can't afford the upkeep. I can't be taking you to Sephora every week for that new foundation that just came out. I can't afford that shit. Plus, some men are intimidated by hair, makeup, and lashes. They're intimidated by that. Well-established businessmen, they love it. They can't get enough of it. They want you well-groomed because you represent them. Men are always screaming, oh, you don't need that makeup. You don't need those lashes. You don't need that weave. But they be on Instagram all day trying to figure out how to fly these women out to their homes. And what are Instagram models known for? Their beautiful, expensive weave, their expensive makeup, their expensive plastic surgery. Everything's expensive. And guess what? They got the men on the internet all day salivating. And then you got other women who fell into the trap of, oh, you don't need to do all that. And so they run around the community looking crazy and ungroomed. And then they expect men to invest in them. No, you done fell into the trap. Now every time you get into an argument with that man, he gonna tell you that your hair is uncombed, you need to do something. He's gonna tell you about your nails and your feet, you need to go do something about that. Yeah, if it hasn't happened already. Black men don't want all black women to be expensive, so they're trying to get a hold of that by saying, oh, you don't need to do all that. Because, see, they don't want to work for the pussy. Forgive me for being graphic, but it's the truth. Now, let's talk about white women being expensive because black men never speak about this. White women spend a lot of money on makeup and they really spend a lot of money on skincare. White women even wear extensions. I saw a white woman on TikTok getting extensions. I think it's called K-tips. Anyway, when the hairstylist finished her hair, it looked beautiful. Platinum blonde hair down to her butt. But when I heard that price, I couldn't believe it. She paid like $1,500 for one hairstyle. So these black men are coming down on black women, but these white women, they going to the salon and paying damn near $2,000. And we're not going to talk about how much they spend on collagen cream, collagen powder, collagen oil, because they age faster than minorities. So they need that collagen cream. And that can get very expensive. And spray tan in a bottle can be very expensive. It can cost up to $400. And how much is a white woman spending on that in the summer? That's a lot of money. Listen, I'm going to leave that alone. Let me go to the next topic. The hip-hop preacher that got in the church on the same street as the welfare office. Let's go. Okay, this is going to be insensitive, but I think he deserved it. Why? Because you never wear all of your jewelry in front of poor people. You don't do that. You don't flaunt your wealth when people are out here starving. You got people saying that the robbery wasn't real, but if it wasn't real and he hired his homeboy to point a gun in his 8-month-old's face, then he needs to go to jail because that's crazy. Okay, the last person we're going to talk about is Nick Cannon. He says that 80% of the women stink. I remember when I saw Nick on, I think he was on Howard Stern, and he says that he never uses condoms. Nick, you need to get to the doctor. You're screaming that everybody stinks, but you don't want to run it around playing Russian roulette with your penis. Ladies, don't be out here having unprotected sex. You don't want to mess around and get HIV and monkeypox, okay? Protect yourselves. Let's talk about Nick Cannon's, some of his partners. Okay, we got Mariah Carey, the ex-wife, right? The queen. Then we got Kim Kardashian. She was with him. Then we got Christina Milian. I'm typing into my computer to see his other exes. Okay, here we go. Jessica White. She's what? A Victoria's Secret model? Former Victoria's Secret model? Then we got Selena Banks. I said Kim Kardashian. Then we got Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls. Then we got Chili from TLC. Oh, I didn't know she was with him. And we got Adrienne Bailon from, what's the show that just got canceled? The Real. Now, is Nick Cannon trying to say that all these women smell? And he running around unprotected? You know what? Nick Cannon probably already knows his status. Because remember when he was really ill and he was in and out the hospital? What year was that? I can't remember what year. Oh, I just looked it up. It was the year 2012, and he was suffering from kidney failure. Nick Cannon has probably already been tested for everything. I hope that him and Chris Brown do not have the package, because I don't want to see them suffer the way that young lady is suffering. I hope that they wake up and they start using protection, because life is not promised to anybody. And on that note, I'm out of here.